If you want to make it through the night in Los Angeles, there's one unwritten rule: after 8 p.m., stay away from streets where the lights don't shine. Because here, when the sun disappears, so does the safety you thought you had. The LA you see in the daytime, the movie capital, the place of palm trees and red carpets, begins to fade. In its place comes another city, one where shadows lengthen, silence carries a strange weight, and fear moves quietly through the streets. From the alleys behind Hollywood Boulevard to the crowded camps of Skid Row, the transformation is striking. The glamour is gone. The music fades. And in its place are sirens, shouts, and unseen exchanges in the dark. Behind walls of glass and steel, life continues. But on certain blocks, there's a different reality, one where even the police tread carefully, and where the night belongs to those who know how to survive it. Number 1, Figueroa Street, The Blade. Have you ever been told that if you're new to LA, there's one place you must avoid? For some, that place is Figueroa Street, or The Blade, as locals call it. It's not just a street. It's a different world entirely. Here, an underground industry runs openly, operating under its own set of rules. It's a parallel economy that has existed for decades, one that stretches across sidewalks and motel rooms, where transactions happen in plain view. California has one of the highest numbers of people working in this industry in the entire country, and Figueroa Street is its most visible stage. Activity here begins early in the morning and runs well into the next day. Changes in policy mean law enforcement can't arrest people simply for standing in certain areas, and that's transformed the Blade into a place where the work is visible to anyone passing by. But what's visible is only the surface. Behind it lies a network: recruiters, managers, drivers, coordinators, all operating in a quiet but highly organized system. Number 2, the human cost. The numbers are staggering. Some people here see dozens of clients in a single day. The pace is relentless of 12, 18, sometimes 24 hours without real rest. Staying awake becomes part of the job. And many begin young. One woman started when she was 17. She's 28 now, more than a decade spent in the same world, under different managers, some offering clothing and protection, others controlling through intimidation and fear. There are unwritten rules: avoid those who are underage, don't force people to stay. But the difference between choosing this life and having no other choice can be as small as one rent increase you can't afford. They call it the game. But in this game, the players are rarely the winners. Number 3, the impact on the community. Residents who live near these streets are often conflicted. Some worry for their safety, and for the children who have to walk past scenes that even grown adults find difficult to process. Community organizations warn that without stronger mental health services and a better system for building trust with vulnerable people, those who want to leave will have nowhere to start. Number 4, the rise of homelessness. But the night industry is just one side of LA after dark. Another is visible everywhere you go. From downtown to Venice Beach, from the business district to quiet residential areas, the sight is the same. People living on sidewalks, in tents, under bridges, or inside cars. What used to be limited to certain neighborhoods has now spread citywide. It's not hard to understand why. In Los Angeles, the average apartment costs more than double what someone earning the federal minimum wage can afford. For many who work in service, transportation, or construction, that price is simply out of reach. And when you can't afford rent here, options are limited. A tent under an overpass becomes the last resort. Number 5, wealth and poverty side by side. The contrast is everywhere. In some neighborhoods, you can stand in a makeshift shelter built from wood and plastic tarps, and through a gap see the lights of luxury apartments worth over $800,000. This isn't just a picture of inequality. It's a sign of a deeper crisis. While the city's wealth grows and unemployment rates drop, the richest hold more and more of the income, leaving the rest with less each year. Globally, more than 150 million people are unhoused, and over a billion live in inadequate housing. In Los Angeles, the reasons are clear: rent climbs, wages don't. Number 6, solutions that work elsewhere. Other countries have taken a different approach. In Finland and Denmark, the Housing First model starts by giving people a permanent home before addressing other challenges like job placement or healthcare. The results? Lower homelessness rates year after year. In the US, the focus is often on short-term solutions, policing, court cases, and temporary clearouts. These might move people out of sight, but they don't solve the problem. Studies even show it costs more to move someone through the criminal justice system than to give them a permanent home. Number 7, Skid Row, the epicenter. In the center of Los Angeles is Skid Row, 50 city blocks that make up the largest concentration of homelessness in America. Thousands of people live here without running water, electricity, or sanitation. There are only a handful of public restrooms for thousands of residents, many lacking basic supplies. Waste piles up on sidewalks. The area has become vulnerable to disease outbreaks, like the hepatitis A cases that spread from San Diego to Los Angeles. The human toll is immense. More than half of the people here are caught in cycles of addiction. A quarter live with untreated mental health conditions. The average life expectancy is just 48 years, nearly 3 decades shorter than the national average. And for women, the risks are even greater. Many have experienced severe trauma and live with constant vigilance. Survival here often means learning to appear tougher than you feel. Number 8, a broken cycle. Some residents of Skid Row once had jobs, homes, and families. They were nurses, students, or even connected to political circles. But as rents in LA climbed by nearly 30% over 15 years, while incomes fell, a single illness or job loss could mean losing everything. In 2016, a $1.2 billion housing project was approved to build 10,000 affordable units in 10 years. But local opposition and delays slowed progress to a crawl. Meanwhile, the budget for police operations to clear camps continues to grow, even though studies show it costs more than long-term housing. Number 9, the silent retreat of the system. Some streets in Los Angeles are so tense after dark that even first responders hesitate to enter unless it's a severe emergency. It's not about neglect, it's about limited resources and personal safety. For residents, that means one thing: if something happens, you might be on your own. In these silent zones, streetlights have been broken for months, calls for help can go unanswered, and the rules of the city feel far away. Number 10, children growing up without homes. In the Los Angeles Unified School District, more than 23,000 students are classified as homeless. That means in almost every classroom, there's at least one child with no stable place to sleep at night. Some share a small space with several family members. Others sleep in shelters or vehicles. Many don't have regular meals. They grow up surrounded by challenges most adults would struggle to face, learning caution and survival before learning math and reading. And yet, they carry a quiet resilience, hoping for a chance to live differently. Number 11, the hidden LA. The world knows Los Angeles for its beaches, movie premieres, and sunsets. But there's another side the cameras rarely show. There are no live streams from Skid Row during the winter rains. No viral videos of a dismantled tent at 3 a.m. The reality for many is invisible, not because it doesn't exist, but because most people choose not to look. Number 12, final reflection. Los Angeles remains a city of ambition, art, and opportunity. But as night falls, it also reveals its deepest inequalities. The people living in its shadows are not just statistics. They're part of the city, and part of the question we all have to ask: what defines a great city? Is it its growth and wealth, or its ability to protect everyone who calls it home? Maybe the real story of Los Angeles isn't just about who shines in the spotlight, but about whether we notice those standing in the dark.